Hello and welcome. Another day, another terraform. Let's look. We're on a victory streak. I had no idea. We are just playing like gods. So let's play a VTOR game to throw it all off. I don't actually know that that's true, but we have the potential to get 4 oceans right out the gate, but it's really not that good. Can we get any steel or plants? Well, we could with the oceans and get a plant with nitrogen shipment. It's kind of interesting. Do we have a lot of science tags or points cards? I'm seeing some science. I'm seeing some points. I mean, here's the thing though, is that if the science has a point on it, VTOR gives $3 back versus a $2 discount. So, you know. But if it just has a science tag, then less interesting. Still, we could play Moss if we did go deep into the oceans right out the gate. With like a black polar dust. I don't know. We could also get like Valley Trust. I think this is a Valley Trust run. You get the double oceans, you get the Valley Trust, you get that extra prelude, and then we go for like an oxygen, a little bit of energy, a little bit of electro catapult action. I love Noctis City on this board. I'll grab it just for, like, points potentials, but I'm really hoping for a big metal-rich kind of asteroid thing to come and save the day. Let's grab the money here for now, though. And I think the steel is what I want most. So that allows me to turn 1 electro catapult. And actually, we have plants, so on this first turn, let's sell plants. $21 left. Oh, I didn't even grab moss. Oh. What was I thinking? Well, damn. I think we just get the heat production then. And the plant. Or the money back. That basically means that turn 1, we have 4 TR. And we have the ability to sell plants that we're making 1 per turn. I don't know that that's that good, to be honest. We do have a little bit extra energy and heat, though, so it's not so bad. We have power tags we could chase. Maybe we get some metals with Vesta. Yeah, I've undercooked this run. Metals with Vesta. Do we take a moment to just grab as many cards as we kind of can? I'm not sure that Power Grid is that useful, but for now, if we're selling a plant, we're making a plant. I don't want to go more negative production this turn. I could go Noctis City. It's pretty expensive. It would get us enough for a greenery at the start of next turn. So I think it actually makes sense just because it gets us the greenery for that extra placement. Money back and stuff like that. Worms and all that, I'm not so interested. Earth Office and Business Network is a great little combo. So placement, Earth Office, losing an income kind of hurts, but we have the ability to sell plants. Security Fleet, happy to have that out of the deck. Annoying amount of cash because I want both these cards, but I don't have enough power for both. Let's go ahead and get the titanium production. It's fine. And we could make this a Jovian run. Let's pick these cards up and just let it ride, you know, let it ride. Toll Station, another beautiful card to kill from the deck without needing to buy it. And then now we get a little bit of power income. We pay a little bit extra. We get another power set of incomes. I mean, that power turning into heat is going to at least, like, shore up some of this terraforming. This is much better, though. A little bit of plant income, card draw, the science tag that we have a discount on. I'm not going to chase magnetic field generator because that turning into heat is actually quite grand for me. But this is a great little hand of cards. Keep selling our plants like it's going out of style. Another card I'm happy to kill. Yeah, so from here, I think the oxygen from plant income that we then pivot into Protected Valley will make a lot of sense. We still haven't played a building tag, I don't think, that's worth copying. We could get power, don't get me wrong. I'd rather not, though. So let's just get the plant income and move on. Oh, that was round... I forgot to do our audit. Nuke Zone and Algae both make sense to me. Heat Bump, and let's once again look at a card draw. Another points per Jovian. Okay, interesting for late game points. Where are we in terms of success here? A decent amount of TR, very little money coming in, only a little bit of discounts, a lot of heat, energy, and plants, but not so high. I think this is a below average run right now, which is why picking up a bunch of Jovian stuff probably doesn't make the most amount of sense. But at the same time, like, we're here to play. Let's go ahead and play this nuke, I think, next. I don't mind putting it down for just money back, really. Because that will get us a little bit of heat and some stuff coming in. I'm just sad that I have this extra, like, $1 disparity, again, in terms of tempo. I could have played that for the steel as well, but it just didn't really make sense. Now I'm sitting on to $22. I would play Robotic Workforce if I could get, like, production of money, but I mean, I don't want to copy Noctis City. Like, I don't want to lose energy for it, you know, like... A wild tag, business contacts both make sense. Lightning harvest is fine, but let's go ahead and get these heat bumps. Keep the ball rolling. Keep looking. This is actually a production card at round 7. Imagine that. We can finally get some steel income. We'll do a business contacts where we're here. Tech Dem and Cartel, very powerful, given that we have 5 earth tags and another wild tag on the way. I had every intention of placing this Protected Valley here, but now I don't quite have all the money for everything else I want to do. So we'll start with the Cartel. We'll get the building industries. I would have loved to copy the building industries, but not quite enough cash. 4 titanium, kind of going to waste right now. Okay, couple ocean cards. We love that, because I was actually just thinking in my mind, how are we going to get these oceans off the ground? Geothermal power, I don't think we need more energy right now. We're close to the 4% that we would need for that bad boy. We could get it with our 5 titanium. I think it's either that or let's copy for the steel income and get AI Central turn early. Plantation, good to get. And we also got carbonate processing, fine. Let's play the towing of a comet. 5 titanium makes it pretty good. That allows us to play GHG producing bacteria on schedule. From here, I don't know where we're at. We still have Convoy from Europa for a 5th, going on 6 oceans. The 5th ocean will open up Algae. We're about to get heat bumps for Heather. So I think we're about to, like, pick up some speed here. We are at 30 TR. Like, we've been terraforming. We've got a city that's slowly being caked in. Ice cap melting, insects with wild tag, and a bunch of plant tags coming down. That might actually work out really well in our favor. Let's keep selling steel. Draw 2 cards. We just drew Lake Marineris and imported nitrogen. Incredible. And then paying for Arctic algae. It's technically playable. It's a plant tag. And we have some oceans to go. I think it's worthwhile. So Arctic algae. Heather. Plantation, I'm looking at you. I really am looking at you. I promise. I think we do play the plantation because I want the oxygen more than I care for algae. But do I really want insects more than I want algae. I guess that doesn't make sense. Instead, we should get this ocean. We put it down. And get as much money back as possible. With Arctic algae, we do have enough to play algae as well. We have 3 steel that can go into our carbonate processing. And then with 9 plants, again, I have 5 plant income if I play insects. I just picked up bushes. I could get 2 more plant tags next turn. But is it worth getting 5 extra plants now or 2 extra plant production twice? It's worth the 5 now is better. So let's go ahead and play this. And then insects cost 9. I thought it cost 8. Well, this is tremendously bad. But I just screwed up colonizer training camp, so don't mind me. I'll just throw away tons of points that had I realized, I would have absolutely waited a gen. Absolutely. Yeah. Oopsie. I actually don't think we have that much money to chase Jovians, though. Chasing cities is just going to be so much better for us at that point. So let's go for the urbanized area and sure, a solar power. We're maintaining our heat bumps. Research outpost helpful. Adaptation could have let us buy other stuff. Oopsie. Heat trapping. I don't know that heat trapping will be relevant given how far we are. So we're selling the steel. Let's get that bump. And yeah, I think a city even has to be next to no other city. Like, here makes sense. Card draw makes sense. We have urbanized area, right? So we could urbanize back here. I probably want a city in here. I think capital's already gone by. Let's just get our research post up there. Heat bump. Heat bump. Bushes. I mean, you gotta get the bushes. Aim for the bushes. Playing around here is going to be nice in terms of our greeneries. This could be a city. All right. Just thinking about that. Let's get this pocket of money. Pocket full of sunshine here, man. Holy. Getting our card draw. I mean, I should have done this earlier, but Domed Crater, that's not playable. Livestock is a 1-point animal. Domed Crater could be playable, but I don't think it makes sense to go back for it. We just buy a standard project city. Urbanized area makes sense. So does plantation. I mean, all of this is speaking my language here. Urbanized area. Plantation for 2 plants. It's coming down to it. I mean, we only have 8 heat income, which is a little bit spooky. But we're at the end of Gen 10. We have like 13 plant income. So, and we get 2 plants back on every ocean. So I think that the oxygen is basically good. Like it's 2/3 of the way. Plus we have imported nitrogen. I think we're fine. And the actual placement bonuses. In terms of points, a couple of cities that I think we can cake around, plus maybe buying one here in the south for 3 points, buying one here that shares adjacencies. We have a 1-point animal. We have Lake Marineris. We only have 1 point on cards, so that's weak. But we're here. We're fighting. We're fighting the good fight. We're at 9%. I could have played livestock this turn if I had a little bit more cash. Earth Catapult and Viral Enhancers both are big wins. It's just the fact that it's 2 points on it. We're not doing the Jovian stuff, I don't think, at this point. The cities are just going to be worth so much more. So discount, Viral Enhancers. Let's drop the 2 more cards. Adapted Lichen, Deep Well Heating. Deep Well Heating is actually nice. Let's sell a steel. And look at another card. Advanced Ecosystems. That's a lot of points. I don't know that I want to play... One sec. Main menu. And then let's resume. I don't actually know that I want to put a microbe on that card this turn because I'm going to get 3 microbes from my other card. And, you know, that might mean that we don't need to do a tap if we get a little bit more luck. So let's do this heat bump. We're now 1 away. Livestock, fine. I mean, obviously we enhance for an animal. The 1 point is so nice. And then imported allows us to get the GHG producing, which this turn gets us the ocean. For 2 cards, I think that makes sense. Imported GHG, mining expedition, and we have a lot of plants right now. It's greenery for an adjacency here. This could end up being a good city spot as well, but it's also a lot of cash back. Greenery there. I mean, I'm going to greenery for the money because that gives me enough cash for Lake Marineris a turn early. And that, to me, is pretty sick. That means that we just need ice cap melting next. I'm not sure that imported GHG, like 4 more heat means that we get up to 7. It's not actually enough. We grab these 2 plants. That means we have 2 greeneries next turn. Like, we're so good on greeneries. We've got a lot of points in hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It just doesn't... Like, do you play it for the sake of playing it? Because certain things could give you heat. Like, I can't think of anything that would give heat other than imported GHG in base Terraforming Mars. Other than getting money back on space events, which, I mean, we don't have because we're here, so... I did see in there that we did get... Ooh, lava flows. That's for a card pickup. That's pretty great. Special design. It's free to play. Nothing needed, though. So, 2 extra card draw. Looking for a free microbe would be nice. Virus isn't bad. It gives us a plant. We killed this card. Celestial. Get a livestock. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I think imported hydrogen. The fact that we get 2 plants or 2 animals from it makes it the best pick. I haven't put a city... Like, this is $4 plus an adjacency for an extra $2 versus just 6 down here. Let's just take the cash money. It's the same amount of rebate, but more flexibility in how we use it. Lava flows for a card. Inventors Guild? Sure, we don't know what we'll get. We'll have a look. Microbe would be nice. Olympus Conference? Fine with that. Certainly. Really cheap point. Virus, we just play it. We kill 2 animals from the neutral, but it enhances for a plant. Fine. Again, I want to buy that city really badly. I get a card draw if I play a science tag. I would spend $7 for a card draw by playing this card here. Medical lab gets us close to another card draw. It's also something to use our steel on that's worth a point. It's pretty cheap. Just as cheap as solar power. Alright. Let's, for the sake of argument, buy this city. That's the 4-pointer. Then we can buy the heat bump and just maximize points from here. Because we weren't going to get this microbe. Obviously, I want this. Advanced ecosystems. Then we come in here and we're going to sell everything that doesn't really make sense. So like you. Yeah. So we do have how many Jovians? Just one. Just one. So I can play solar power and medical lab. If I played my oceans for money, or my greeneries for money, I could get $6, plus I could sell 3 cards, $9. That's not enough to buy another standard project city, unfortunately. So I think I just take the 2 points in hand and fill out my city spots. One here, one here. It's kind of lame. Sad kind of way to end it, but I don't mind getting some points here at the end of the game. We went from 1 point on cards to 19. We didn't get 63 TR, but we did get some good cities caked in. And we can connect everything up with this greenery. Well, everything but this lava, but don't worry about that. Come on, baby. 110. Let's go. That's 2 out of 3. We got over 100 points. We terraformed the whole planet, but we didn't get 63 TR. It looked pretty good, though, considering I didn't actually feel like we had a very strong mid-game. Like I said, we were below average at round, like, 6. Instead of doing a turn 4 or 5 audit, we did a turn 6 audit, and I still thought we were behind. But, you know, a couple cards really cranking our plant income and then getting those oceans down so we could actually put the greeneries down for a lot of benefit, a lot of synergy. Absolutely worked out. And then we bought up like Noctis City and some others, and it really ended up paying out. So I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.